for nearly 2 hours.
What are police expecting to find, if not Zahra's remains?
That digging came to a halt when a mattress is pulled from one of the piles.
We are not looking for her body at this time in the landfill, no.
How old's your daughter?
She's 10. She's handicapped, has a prosthetic leg.
There was a note.
Ransom note.
They left a ransom note on the company vehicle.
It said, Mr. Coffey, you like being in control. Now who's in control?
They had his daughter, and his son was next. And his daughter's fine.
We have your daughter.
It appears they may have taken my daughter instead of his daughter.
Lisa Baker admitted to writing the ransom note.
I know, I knew this day was going to come.
She has not been truthful with us.
What can you tell me out to you, Natisha Lance, about a secret new search? I'm hearing that news right now.
Well, Nancy, there's a search going on today for Zahra Baker's body. Cadaver dogs were used as a part of this search. However, police are not exposing to us where the search is taking place, how close it is to the Baker home, or how many dogs are being used, but they are saying that they are using cadaver dogs, still looking for Zahra Baker's body while they are still searching the landfill, looking for this significant piece of evidence.
To Dr. Bethany Marshall, psychoanalyst, author of Deal Breakers. Dr. Bethany, you know, this woman has lived in and around the North Carolina area for a long time. Don't you think that it would be very predictable, like Casey Anthony, Top Mom, did, to go hide the body or evidence somewhere only she thinks she knows about, some hidey hole in her youth?
Yeah, I think it's predictable because often when these women kill children, they do tend to stash the body close to the house. I think the stats say within 3 blocks of the house is where you'll find the body of the child. And if I could say a comment about the 911 call, the fact that the dad says the little girl is brooding and she's only 10, this is what we see with domestic abuse against children, is that there's perceptual distortions in the age of the child. Like the adult might say, well, of course I had to hit and spank Johnny. He didn't clean the house. And then you find out that Johnny's only 5. So they confuse what it means to be an adult and what it means to be a child. And I love how he tries to butter up the 911 operator by asking her how he is before he pitches his false, implausible, transparent story.
With me right now is a special guest. It is Mark Klass, the president and founder of Klass Kids Foundation, joining us out of San Francisco. The other night, I asked Mark, for the first time in all the years that I've known him, his response to the way that Zahra's father reacted to Zahra's disappearance. And he compared that to when he discovered his little girl, Polly, was missing. And I will never, for the rest of my life, forget what you said. Mark, I want to hear your thoughts on tonight's developments. The new search by cadaver dogs where police are not revealing. The taking of the mattresses out of the landfill. What more do you think, Mark?
Well, unlike the Lori hacking case, when they knew almost exactly when she disappeared, which was while she was out jogging one morning, we have a 2-week window here. So as soon as they find the relevant garbage grid, they're going to have 2 weeks worth of garbage to go through. Now, I believe that Jean's observation about the mattress was really spot on, and we can only hope that they're looking for a mattress and not the tiny little leg, the tiny little partial leg of this poor little girl. That truly is looking for the proverbial needle in a haystack. They have so many pieces of information, and they're looking in so many places that one can only hope that one of them proves to be true. And I agree with Bethany, and I think that the statistics will prove this out, that children that are murdered are found within a quarter mile of the location that they were murdered in. So they can almost just draw a circle around that, a perimeter around that, and concentrate on that ground, and hopefully they'll be able to solve this case by doing that.
Mark Klass, a lot of times I project onto victims' families how I think they should act, having been a crime victim. I am a crime victim. And I know many people think that's wrong. I don't think that's wrong. And I want your opinion. Being a crime victim, as you are, a victims' rights crusader, I want your impression of the behavior of this stepmother and father.
Well, she's just pure evil. Remember, she had a picture of little Zahra on her MySpace or Facebook page, and she called her the Dark Child, this little girl with the beautiful little smile. So she's pure evil. He is complicit. Whether he had an active role in disappearing this little girl, or whether it's simply through turning a blind eye and enabling her to do what she did, he's absolutely complicit. His job is to protect that child, not to ignore her, not to turn a blind eye to her and let evil acts be committed upon her.
No, Mark, you could not have put it any better. And also, Natisha Lance, we learned tonight that stepmommy lawyers up with a lawyer that specializes in murder one defense.
Right, Nancy. She was visited by this lawyer. Her name is Lisa Dubs, and she has a history of actually representing women who are accused of killing their children. There was a case back in 2008 where a woman kept her 2 children in the house, 10 and 8 years old. House was set on fire. She was able to save that woman's life from getting the death penalty.
Unleash your lawyers, Renee Rockwell, Peter Odom. It's kind of like coming into court with Johnny Cochran. All right, you know you're guilty then. And everybody else in the courtroom does too, Rockwell.
Okay, so now because of the attorney you get, are we going to use that as evidence against the defendant, Nancy?
John, why am I not surprised that's what you said? What about it, Odom?
She's being looked at for murder. I would do exactly the same thing. And the more innocent I was, the better lawyer I'd look for. And I can't believe that you're suggesting that because she hires a murder lawyer, that's an admission of guilt. No, you came right out and said it. That's not an admission of guilt.
You walk into a courtroom with Johnny Cochran at your side, God rest his soul. Everybody knows you did it. Okay, fine. You can say whatever you want to, but I know what I know. And right now, we are switching gears. I want to tell you about...
Regarding the comment that Jean made about the mattress coming out of the house. Excuse me, Jean stated, it looks like it's a brand new mattress and it hasn't even come out of its plastic. Now we know that when the police remove evidence from a house, they seal it. They wrap it up in bags or whatever they have to do. That mattress was wrapped in plastic. You could see the duct tape on it, and they wrapped up the bed frame. So for Jean to put out there, it's okay to put out that it looks like it's brand new mattress and not come out of the plastic, but she also could have said, but then law enforcement also covers things up to protect the evidence that they are removing from the house. Frustrated.